Hey guys, Jake here from Jake GFX, and on my I just want to talk a bit about on my channel for a minute. And on my channel, I said I was going to do like speed arts, tutorials, and giveaways. Now, my last video, I done a PSD giveaway. It was only like, it's not like the best, but it was alright. I was quite happy with it, and yeah. So this is actually going to be one of my first tutorials. And it's not going to be like a big special tutorial. It's just going to be like how to make an epic looking text in Cinema 4D. So yeah, you're going to need Cinema 4D for this. So anyway, let's just get started. So I'm using Cinema 4D R12. You can still do it in R11.5, I think. And so yeah, the first thing you actually want to do is you want to go up to MoGraph. And you want to choose a more text if you're in R12, or a text object, I think it is in Cinema 4D R11.5. Anyway, now you want to type what you want. So I'm just going to type Jake's GFX. Move it over a bit. You want to change the font to whatever you want. I prefer F. That one. I'll try and find the link for that and put it in the description. Just need to scale that down a bit because that's a bit too big. And move the camera angle. You can use that rotation tool up there to change the camera angle. And now, you click back on more text, go to caps. On start, you want to put a fillet cap, and on end, you want to just leave it as cap. And now the radius on the start fillet cap you want as 0.074. 0.074. I think that's right. Yes, and you want to click down here, constrain. You want to click that. Now what you want to do is you want to copy this more text twice. So sugar and L. Control C V, Control C V again. So you got 3 more text. Now on more text 1, you want to go to caps, uncheck constrain, and change the radius to I think it's 1.349 if I can remember correctly. Well, we'll see in the end now. So yep, that's right. And on the third one, you want to change the uncheck constrain again, and you want to change the radius to 3.372. 3.372. So yeah, and on the more text 2, you also want to go to object and change the depth to 80. Now on more text 1, you want to go to quads, come to the position axis, the Z, and you want to change that to 17.448. Do the same on, you go to chords on more text 2, and you want to change that one to 9.154. So yeah, that's right. So now here's the fun part of actually doing the materials. So you want to come down to the materials box, go to file, shader, and Nuki, and you want to drag that onto the first mode text. So let's render that, see what that looks like. See, it's just like a really white like shading on the front of the text. Excuse me. Now you want to make a new material. You want to change you want to double click it, change the color to black. You want to go to check reflection, change it to 50%. That's okay, and you want to add that to more text 1. I think that's right. Let me just check. Yes. And now what you want to do is you want to go to more text 2, and you can do whatever you color you want. I'm just going to choose a nice red. I'm going to put a reflection down to 50%. You can do whatever color you want. I guess that's okay. And you want to put that on more text 2. So now if we render that out, it looks like a bit like that. So the first thing, now we have to do the lighting. So I use GSG's Light Kit Pro 1, Grayscale Gorilla's Light Kit Pro. If you do not have that, you can just use normal lights. But I'm not going to use that, so delete that. I want to go to this right here, the browser thing. Wait for that to load. Oh, my computer's going really slow. You want to go to Grayscale Gorilla Light Kit Pro 1 if you've got it, or so once you've done that, you want to double click Overhead Softbox. And once you've done that, you want to go to Studios and you want to click Studio L. Okay, right, and then you can exit out of that. On Studio L now, you want to go to Quad and you want to change the Z axis on the size, to up, so it just fills the screen. Now let's render this out and see what we've got. As you can see, we got like the glow shiny stuff on the Nuki material on the front and on the black material on the side, so it makes it nice and reflective. Now you can keep it as that if you want, but what I do is I go to the overhead softbox, zoom out a bit, and I change the overhead softbox size to extremely long. And now we render it out, and it makes it more shiny on top and down the sides. Now the render settings. So you want to go to the render settings right there, that one, and you want to change the general full render. It should already be on that by default. Go to output, change the width to 1280 by 720, and you want to zoom out again. As you can see, it gets closer. Leave it on current frame. Save. You change the format to PNG. Choose where you want to save it. I'm just going to save it to my desktop as tutorial. Oh, I keep on spelling tutorial wrong every time I type it. Save. You want to go to anti-aliasing. I don't know how to say that, but you want to change that to best and still image. After you've done that, the options are all okay. You don't need to change anything on that. And now you want to come down to effect, put ambient occlusion on, go to effect again and put global illumination. Now those two will slow down your render time, but in the end you get a really nice looking text, which I'll show you now. Let me just move the angle a bit. Render. I haven't actually clicked render, I just want to see the render view. It does take quite a long time because it has to do like the global illumination and stuff. So we'll just wait for that to finish this. Excuse me. Yeah, my computer is like being really slow today for some reason. I don't know why. So yeah, as you can see, it's like making a really nice looking text. It's like reflective, and you can see like I think the lights, the overhead softbox and the studio make it look really nice. I think this part down the bottom is a bit too dark, so I'm going to add a light and I'm going to drag it down. Let's try that. Oh god, I have to wait for this again. Come on. Oh, I tell you what I could just do. I could just click render region and just select the text. So it makes it a bit quicker. I wouldn't say a lot quicker, but I'd say a bit quicker. Okay, yeah, that's starting to look a bit better. As you can see, it's like lighting the front part up right here. I don't know why, I just pointed to my screen. So yeah guys, that's basically how you make an epic looking text. You can change the color there, you don't have to copy me. Yeah, it's not too hard, but it's not too, I wouldn't say it's easy either. And yeah, else guess I'll see you in the next tutorial, and peace.